everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, and welcome to my channel. I have a mixture of different videos that you can check out if you would like to, and you can also subscribe. I'm very excited about today's video because I'm going to dive in and talk more about the film that I'm a part of, so we'll get right into that. So the film that I'm a part of is called Invisible Illness, which was written and directed by Andrew Martin. And the company is called Martin Films Productions, and you can find them on Facebook and Instagram, which I will link I'll put the links in the description is what I'm trying to say. And you can check there for sneak peeks and just like little behind the scene looks at the film so far, because he has released a little teaser, and you can also see the film when it comes out as well, so that's so exciting. So I'll start from the beginning, which is always a good place to start. I found out about this film because my good friend Alistair Marshall from Scottish Screenwriters Workshop that I go to, that he runs, tagged me in a post on one of the creative groups on Facebook, and I actually Facebook messaged Andrew because I'd applied for so many different things via email. I was like, he gave the option to private message him, so I'll do that because I can imagine his inbox on email will probably be very full. And I know email is probably the more professional way to do it, and I was going to, but I thought because he'd probably get lots, I thought it'd be better to maybe private message him so that, you know, maybe he may see that I'm interested quicker. And he got back quite quickly. He just briefly, like, I think we just had a general conversation actually, just about my experience, if I'd had any. I don't even know if we had a conversation at this point yet, and then he asked if we could meet up at Costa in Edinburgh, and I went along and we just had a chat about, you know, like college and like the qualifications that I'd gotten, and we spoke about mental health, and we just had a really nice conversation and just kind of got to know each other. And there on the spot he actually just turned around and was like, "You've got the part," and I was like, "But I haven't even done anything yet." And he was like, "I know, but the way that I like to what's the word? The way that I like to get actors on board is to get to know them." And I was like, that is such a nice way of doing things. So I was like, oh, that's like really nice. So I kind of felt really nervous going into the whole process because he'd never seen me act before, and I was like, what if he doesn't like me? Like, what if I don't bring the character to life at all? But it's interesting, so we'll get to that because he did give me feedback, so we'll get to that in a minute. So Invisible Illness is basically a story, it's based off of his life, with a struggle with anxiety, and he managed to put that into like a creative outlet, and I read the script and it's really good and I'm really excited to like see it. The character Katie, and the lovely Isaac plays Flynn. Katie is Flynn's ex-girlfriend, and I'm in the scene where they have like a flashback and they have like a moment. I don't really want to spoil anything for anyone, but I just want to say, like, it's a very heated discussion. And it was really fun. Like, obviously I'm just like, well, not fresh out of college, but relatively fresh of leaving college. And I had done a student film before this, so I never actually, this was like my second time being on like a set with like people and with everyone, and it was so fun because like we went to one of his friend's flats, and they had a dog, and if you know me, I love dogs, and her name was Bella. And she was so, like, she made it so much more fun because like dogs make everything better. So that was fun. The process, like, I'd only ever done like, I think we did a full like block of like acting for camera in HNC. So I don't really have like tons of on-screen camera experience. So I was like still really nervous, like, oh, hopefully I remember everything that you have to do, and like, because there's a lot of things that you have to remember when it comes to film. For example, if you are in a scene and you pick up a cup, you have to remember when you pick it up and which hand you pick it up, like when you do the next take. So if you've like moved or you've like put your hair behind your ears, like you have to remember all these things to make it very consistent in each take, so it makes editing a lot easier as well. So it was just really fun, and just actually, especially because Andrew's so supportive and encouraging, that was also made it feel so much nicer. But from both experiences that I've had on set, they've been so lovely and it's so nice, but it is really a good experience being on set and then having all these really nice people, and you're just having banter with everyone and everyone's like so nice. So it is a short film, so I'm sure it's only going to be 6 minutes long, and it comes out very soon. I'm not sure when, like I haven't even seen the full thing, so if you are seeing snippets, I've just seen what you have seen. But as I said, obviously Andrew had never seen me act before, so I was really nervous. I was like, oh no, like, well, I don't bring this character back to life, like bring this character to life enough, or you know, he had like concerns because it was there, and I was like, I kept feeling like I kept looking at him, like hoping that, you know, everything was fine. But before we actually, thankfully though, before we actually started recording, we did a run through, like, because it's always good, because I never met Isaac before, and we hadn't done like a proper read through, so we obviously did a read through, which is always good to do. So I think from the read through, like he was seeing like bits of what I was going to do, because we just did like a normal read through where there was like not really any acting, and then we did it again with like the acting, and he was like, whoa, okay, this is like good, and I was like, oh thank goodness. I would hate to have him gone, oh wow, I wish I got a different actor for this part. I was like, oh no. But so he seemed pretty happy with this then, so that was always a bonus. I mean, probably anyway, he was like, well, even if he didn't like it, he had no other choice, because like I was there and we were recording. But no, it was really fun, and everyone was so nice, and he was actually really lovely about everything, because I as an actor in person don't believe my full potential, or I see the potential, but I know that I'm not the best actor. I know that there's still a long way to go, and you know, like that's okay, because in life everyone always has room to adapt and achieve different things from like what they want. So I know that I have my stronger points in acting, and there's loads of things that I want to try and achieve and progress with and become better at, because I don't want to be like Adam Sandler and do the same thing all the time. Not that there's anything against Adam Sandler, I just don't want to be the type of actor who does the same thing over and over again. But he was in the process of editing it I think it was last week he was finishing editing, and he was like, whoa, like the clip was like so good when I was watching it back, like I could feel all the energy and like I was in that moment again. And hearing things like that is so nice, because obviously this was something that happened to him, so like I obviously wanted to do it justice. So for him to say, well, like he felt like he was back in the moment, and if it was happening again, was quite surreal. And also when he was saying how he felt like I was so talented, and this was just the start, but he sees my future being bright, and like that I have so much potential, and I was like, what is happening? Because it's weird, like hearing things like that, especially from someone who has written and directed a project that you're in, to say that they think that you're talented is like insane. And also that they want to work with you again, which is insane. Like I think that is like the best thing ever, that people also think that it's such a good thing. They think that you were good enough at showcasing their work that they would like to collaborate again, and that just makes me so happy that I could have done my job right for someone to want to work with me again. So fingers crossed, like it will be out soon, and we can see some more teasers and sneak peeks and everything. And hopefully we can all see it soon, because I still haven't even seen it, and I'm like getting all excited, especially because of all his lovely feedback and everything. I'm like, I just want to see it now. hopefully you all don't hate my character too much, because yeah, she's a bit fiery, let's just say. I am only in the one scene, but it was a pleasure working with everyone, and I'm just like so grateful for Alistair for tagging me in it, and also Andrew for like taking that leap of faith to like let me be a part of his project without even seeing me act, and being happy with the end product. So I hope you all enjoyed the film. I'm sure it will be amazing. Isaac was so great to work with, and he did a really good job in our scene, so I can't imagine he would have dropped the bar in any of his scenes. He would have done such a great job, so I really cannot wait to watch it, and I really hope you guys watch it too, and hopefully there will be more from me this year that you can all hopefully enjoy. So yeah, I thought it would be fun just to talk about the film and to just kind of give an insight of the process of the film, because this wasn't a student film. It was just like they were students, but he had this project in mind, so he kind of just did it out with college. So it was really fun to be a part of, and I'm really excited, which I've said so many times. Like, he tagged me in the little sneak peek when I was in the hairdressers, and I was like, I can't watch this, I'm gonna scream, like, because I'm so excited to see it. But no, like, it's just so exciting, because as well, like, I think not a lot of people had a lot of belief in me that I was good enough to be an actor, or that it was the right path for me. So the fact that, you know, I'm in a film that's coming out really soon and I get to share it with everyone is like really exciting, and I'm going to start emotionally crying if I don't end this video soon, like happy tears. So emotions update, still not the best. Still cry at everything, happy or sad, neutral, who knows, could be anything, we do not know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the film. I will leave the links in the description so that you can keep up with updates about the film, and I would love to hear all your feedback about it, because it was such a fun project to work with and to work on, and Andrew worked so hard on it, and I'm just so proud of everyone that was a part of it. They all did such a great job. So please leave all your like positive feedback, or even just like constructive criticism. Like, obviously criticism, like constructive criticism, is also good to like move forward. So I hope to see you guys like when it comes out, like in the comments, and don't be afraid ever to say hi on social media and everything. So yeah, I'm just like rambling now, so I'm gonna go. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!